All right, guys, pull up HCWC, taking a look at it. There's one problem, and one problem only, guys, and that problem is the free float right here is at 23.5 million. But since the free float is between 10 to 50 million, this could be a quickie setup. We get this move to the upside. This red candle allows us to establish our breakout level right here at 39.28. We pulled back right here, bottomed out, started to bounce. And then now for the quickie setup, remember it's a 5% take profit. What we're looking for is on the 5-minute candle that breaks out and closes above this level. It must have at least $1 million in volume. If it does have at least $1 million in volume, I buy as soon as the 5-minute candle closes and goes for a quick 5%. This was the last trade that we took in yesterday's live trading session. Here's a possible opportunity for us. NAMI, it broke out. Free float's below 10 million. Market cap is below 50 million. So 5-minute candle close right here. We made this move up to 1023, and I haven't measured this out yet. How much of a move is that from there to there? It's 17.7%, which is more than enough. And then if you take a look, well, not more than enough. It's barely enough. The Andrew Nader setup, it must move at least 17%. And then from there, after it hit 17%, it did pull back to within 5% of this candle right here that confirmed confirmation. We need NAMI right here to stay below 1023. The preferred situation is for it to just respect this 1023 level. Don't make a new high. Chop sideways right here going into market open. We'll enter, put in a buy limit order at 9:25 a.m. when that 9:25 a.m. candle closes. 10% take profit, 10% stop loss, just like we did yesterday. Worked very well yesterday, went 2 for 2. Andrew Nader continues to deliver. But what I've noticed, when we trade these Andrew Nader setups, you got to be very exact. Because I don't know if you guys noticed, but like sometimes on these pullbacks, like we just barely get filled at that 5% level. And then also at the take profits, like there's been multiple, like when I was going through and updating the numbers for the Andrew setup, there's been multiple stocks that just barely hit our take profit as well. So today, let's just make sure we measure out exactly 5% from that 5-minute candle close and put our buy-in order right there. And run the 10% take profit, 10% stop loss. Make sure we have take profit right at 10% as well. Another stock I was watching before it just took a poop was DSY. DSY was looking like it was going to make a move up to its breakout level at 778, but man, it just got absolutely smacked right here. I don't know who dumped all those shares, but that's $14 million in volume right there on that 5-minute candle. You got to be careful with these penny stocks, man. SLGB, this one was a bit odd. It was low volume for most of pre-market. I was taking a look at this first level right here, but this 5-minute candle that broke above it only had $4,000 worth of volume, which isn't enough. This next red candle makes the next high right here, so I established that level. That is higher than 17% above the previous close. We broke out on this 5-minute candle at 705 with $2.9 million in volume, more than enough volume. And then this red candle right here that you see, that one pulled back over 33% right there, bottomed out. Ended up making this move up to 108, but you know, that's going to be counted as a loser inside of my tracker, so I don't have any setups for that one. Same thing with CPOP. Very low volume, a lot of choppy price action. This stock is from China. It established this level right here in after hours yesterday, and I mean, look at how many times I went and touched that level. You know, it touches the level here, tries to pop above it here, gets rejected, tries again, tries again, tries again, tries again, tries again, tries again. Finally, on this 5-minute candle, it just barely closes above that 5755 level and then immediately gets rejected. This one has also already went down as a loser inside of the tracker as well. At the bottom of the top gainers list, you got a lot of big cap stocks. I'm seeing 700 million market cap, 500 million, 874 million. The one that I see that is low market cap, low float is CELZ. I do have an alert set on CELZ at $1.50. Established this level right here in after hours. It's been steady pulling back. We bottomed out right here. It has been bouncing. Lower volume on this play, but free float is at 4.7 million, so that's great. Could be a possible green light special setup for us. Again, I told you guys, one thing that I just started tracking recently is, if you made it this far in the video, I know you care about your trading. You want to take it to the next level, and I want to challenge you to go down there and apply for one-on-one training with me right now. I've back tested over 3,900 momentum stock breakouts, tracked over 15 different variables, and I have found 5 setups that have averaged around a 65 to 70% win rate, and I want to show 5 more students those exact setups. I want you to trade live with me every single day, and I want you to stop guessing and actually start making decisions based off historical data. You work hard for your money, which means you don't want to gamble it. If you want to gamble your money, go to the casino. You sit down in front of the charts. You want to make good decisions for yourself and for your family, which means you need the historical data. I'll show you my system. These are going to be one-on-one calls. You'll be working with me directly. So if that sounds beneficial to you, go down there, apply for one-on-one training right now, and I can get you live trading with me ASAP as soon as tomorrow. Talk to you soon. What time the level was set? So we see the level was set right here. And then I also started tracking what time the stock bottomed out. And you can see with this stock, this would be the candle where the level was set. So I'm counting the first red candle that allows us to establish the level. I'm counting that 5-minute candle right there as the time the level was set. And then one thing I've started tracking is when does the stock bottom out? Because I want to see if there's any type of direct correlation to how long you have to wait for the breakout to happen or how quickly the stock pulls back and then bounces back. I wonder if that has a direct correlation because that's more like velocity into the breakout. And I could see that helping breakouts because maybe there's more FOMO in it. But one thing I've started to notice, and I don't have the exact numbers for you yet because I haven't put in the formulas and added it to the dashboard yet. I have it on the tracker, but not on the dashboard. Is what I've noticed is for a lot of these stocks that are going to break out, especially when a stock runs quick in the morning, is like a lot of times these stocks are bottoming out within like 10 minutes after the level is set. So if you take a look right here, like this one set this low at the same time that the level was set, and then it retested it right here. And that's within 10 minutes, you know. So we'll see. I'm gonna be working on that over the weekend. So like for this one, the level was set at 825, and then this one actually bottomed out also at 825. This one came close to, you know, down here, but not quite. So that might be something that we can start taking a look at. What I'm thinking is like if a stock creates a level, kind of like this one did, and then within the next 10 minutes it doesn't make a new low, maybe there's some type of opportunity for us to get in. And what I'm thinking is like get in right here and then use this level as a stop loss. Because what I'm thinking is if there are a ton of stocks, like the stocks that go break out, I wonder if majority of them, you know, they basically hit their bottom within 10 to 15 minutes. And if that's true, then what we could do is wait 10 to 15 minutes, get in at a certain spot, and then use this as a stop loss and try and ride it back up to breakout. I don't have the numbers on it yet, but I'm hoping that is fruitful. Because I mean, if you can, like, there's just gonna be a lot more opportunities for us to go for higher percentage gains. Like if you're able to get in somewhere around here, if you just ride it up to the breakout level, that's a 27% gain, right? And then also too, like if we would have got in, you know, somewhere around this level, let's say we waited 15 minutes. This is 825, 830, 835. This is 840, right? That would have been around 15 minutes. So let's say, you know, we get in somewhere around here. Also, on top of that as well, like you're not going to be using a 15 to 20% stop loss. Your stop loss in that scenario is going to be around 10 to 11%. So the reward would be way better than the risk on those. All right, here we go, guys. 50 seconds left on NAMI. Again, okay, what are we looking for? A stock that established a breakout level. That breakout level was established right here on this red candle. We get the pullback. The stock tries to pop above it, but gets rejected here. 5-minute candle never closes above that level, so I don't count that as a breakout. Continues to pull back, bottoms out right here. This 5-minute candle finally closes above that level. This is important because this 5-minute candle close is where we do all the measuring from. Once this 5-minute candle closes, this was before my trading window of 9 a.m., which is fine, so I don't play the breakout. But what you'll notice is this stock did make a strong move to the upside all the way to 1023, which is over a 17% move. Once the stock does that, that is the first step in the process. Now after that, I want it to pull back to within 5% of this level right here, which this stock did right here. All right, and then now after that, we wait until 925 to make sure it can hold above this level and not make a new high. And if it can, we do a 5% buy limit order from where the 9:25 a.m. candle closed, and it just closed. 5% below that is gonna be right at 854. So I'm putting a buy limit order at $8.54, guys. When you go to buy a trade, make sure it's order type limit, put in your dollar amount, put in your limit price, trading hours, include extended hours. I help you guys set up your default settings, so all of that should be good to go. Then all you got to do is hit the buy button. And now I have a buy limit order set at $8.54. When I do get filled, going into market open, I'm going to set my take profit right up there at 940. It says 939, but I'm going to put it at 940. Stop loss is going to be down here at 762. $2.5 million worth of volume in the first 30 seconds on NAMI. NAMI have not been filled yet. My buy order is still at 854. It just got tapped. I am in on NAMI. I'm setting my stop loss now and my take profit. All right, switching over to CELZ. I'm protected to the downside, and I have my take profit on NAMI as well. So CELZ. Oh man, this thing is booming. Slow down, baby. Slow down. We got 2.5 minutes left on this current 5-minute candle. Looks like I just got filled on NAMI. Yep, take profit just got hit on NAMI, guys. Just barely tapped it. Did you guys get filled on that? It filled my order. I had it at 940. Yep. You guys should have got filled. We hit a high of 947 right there. Nice. Jim got filled on NAMI. Jake got filled on NAMI. Nice. Eris got filled as well. Sweet, guys. Great job executing today. Great job. Great job. Marianne feeling hit. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Let's go. Great job, guys. Again, with just making sure that the take profit is in the perfect spot. Take a look. I mean, oh my goodness. It just got completely rejected. Thank God we didn't get greedy. I mean, obviously this thing could bounce back and it could go way higher, but those are the nasty dips that are hard to hold through. Anywho, guys, going back over to CELZ, great job on that one. CELG is absolutely just mooning right now, and it's the top of this rectangle right here represents 15% above our breakout level. As you can see, we're well above that. We're going into the final minute of this 5-minute candle. Let me see where the 1-minute candle closed right there. Yeah, see, the last 1-minute candle closed above that rectangle, which means if this 1-minute candle closes green, it's also going to be above the rectangle. Just not going to take that one. Again, the win rate around that for that's like around 57%. All right, the other one that we're taking a look at right now is HCWC. HCWC, that first 5-minute candle did close green right there. So we established this level, made the run up. This is the first red candle in the 5-minute time frame. That allowed us to establish this level right here at 39 cents. We pulled back, made the bottom here, tried to bounce going into market open, got rejected again at 39 cents. 5-minute candle did not close above that level, so we don't count that as a breakout. Pulled back going into market open, and now we're bouncing again. Big thing that we're looking at here is the free float is above 10 million. It's between 10 to 50 million. So since the free float is above 10 million, it's between 10 to 50, is I can't go for 10 to 15%. The most consistent take profit on these have been 5%. As long as the 5-minute candle that closes above our breakout level has at least $1 million in volume. All right. So this one's definitely going to have more than $1 million in volume. Because if we take a look at the prior 5-minute candle, the prior 5-minute candle had $6 million in volume. And this current 1-minute candle has $2.3 million in volume already. And we got 4 minutes left on this candle. You can go ahead and get your turbo trader ready. Make sure you have your stop loss and your take profit group order turned on. We're inside market hours now. And it looks like we might not be taking this trade because it's getting rejected pretty hard. We'll see if it can bounce back. We still got 3 minutes here, but again, that it's just getting smacked at that level. Every time it comes up here, it's getting smacked. Going back to HCWC, it is starting to bounce a little bit. Let's have this one pulled up for the last 1 minute just in case it makes a last second little pop. You should be watching the timer on your candles. And my goal is to get in as soon as that candle closes. So once I see 1 second left on that candle, I'm hitting the buy order. This thing is above our breakout level. I'm hoping like hell it doesn't get halted up. The halt up price is 51 cents, so I don't think it's going to get halted up. I got 7 seconds left. I got my finger on the trigger. I'm ready to rock and roll. 5% take profit. 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm in, and my take profit is at 44.29, which is the correct spot. That is 5% right on the dot. So I'm not getting greedy with this one, just trying to get my 5%. I'm in and I'm out. HCWC is a winner. Didn't quite catch the full 5%. I think I got like 4.5%.